YouTube, it's been over 2 months. Is that correct, camerawoman?
I think so.
Okay. What do you guys think this is? Start guessing now, because I'm going to cut it open.
A train. A boat.
Toilet plunger?
Oh, well.
You probably have already read it on the box by now. First one to guess it doesn't win anything.
Well, I'm not going to guess then.
Oh my goodness! Would you look at that? It's a Viper jet. Now, we're going to pull this thing out. That actually was really easy to get that one out. There's some, oh, look. It's the Horizon Hobby Nerd. Wait, that's me. I'm sorry. Dang it.
You said it. I didn't say it.
Incredible performance! Incredible performance! It's also easy to fly. And that guy likes it. Alright, hey, this is gonna be like the easiest unboxing ever. I am so excited about this one, guys. 70mm EDF. Hey, we gotta stop and do the pose thing. Hold on, so we can do. This is gonna be good. This thing has safe select. Not that, I mean, I particularly need safe select at all, but some of you guys that are getting into flying, you may actually, oh, I didn't get that tape cut. I didn't get the tape cut. There's like 4 pieces of tape on here, so that always makes you wonder what's gonna happen when you get this untaped. The box has some noticeable dings in it, which is surprising. I don't usually have box damage from Horizon. Feels totally solid still. So we're just gonna, oh boy. Oh my goodness, look at this. Just cut this. I noticed also when I opened this box that I was kind of shaking it and stuff. And it had a lot of shakiness to it, like plastic parts moving around, which doesn't make me feel very confident. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh boy, that is gorgeous. Note to self. Oh wow, that is really beautiful. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, little wiggles, little wiggles. Don't think it's gonna be a 100-mile-an-hour plane here. Oh, look at the flaps, the functional flaps. 07 Viper. Maybe we should add another 0. So, I wonder why they didn't paint that tape, guys. I suppose they probably paint these on the jig, and then they put in the wiring for the flap servos and the retracts. We're gonna have to maybe do a little touch up on that, make it look beautiful. Ooh, ball joints, guys. Wow, balls. That is awesome, ball joints. Looks like these are on the outside hole. There's an inside hole. Same thing on the flaps. Kind of strange on that. But you know me, I mean, if the flaps don't do it, I'm gonna make the flaps go down more. And then gear door on this plane might be something I add, but that looks really nice. Very, very stiff wing. It's got a little bit of flex to it. Looks like a flying wing actually right now. Okay, so we're gonna move it along here. Oh guys, I don't even have to play with the ball joints. Look at this. Man, that is robust. Wowzers. Wowzers. It's actually stiff, guys. That's good, really good. Hey, let's show them how thick this is. Look at this. This feels really robust. Ah, dang it, I didn't think you'd be able to see through with that gray. That gray finish makes it hard to shine through. But obviously it's not a huge plane. That was one of the draws for me. Okay, there's a little bag of goodies in here. Don't forget that. Bind plug looks like a bunch of screws. The hex heads involved there. Oh, vertical stabilizer. Oh man, aircraft studio design. That's awesome, guys. Come on, Uglo. Look at this. Seriously, you couldn't put a piece of clear, or well, I guess in this case, white tape there. I will be doing that at some point. Guys, you suppose that's for the rudder? Yeah, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. We got the rudder. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Keys together. Oh man, that's gonna be gorgeous. Very strong. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Thicker than usual for Horizon. Oh, yeah. This is well packed, no matter what I was hearing. Oh, look at that. It's an addendum again. Ooh, you got to flip it 5 times now, not just 3. Center of gravity shows the flap deployment, 40 to 50 millimeters, and it shows your radio setup here. So evidently they forgot this because it's on a separate page here, folks. You know, when the mailman brings your magazine and he folds it in half, and then he creases it, and then he sits on it for 14 hours. Horizon, come on, really? Just stick it in there like perfectly like that. Okay, maybe that's why. So we'll just put that aside. We'll use that for the build video, which is not going to be on this. This is going to be the unboxing. We'll do build, then we'll do a radio setup. Unless I lose my patience and do it all at once. Oh. Okay, give him a shot of the lame-o. Lame-o captain. At least it's not elephantitis head. That
He's
guy.
a little jaundiced.
You know what? How come they put the cool guy in the P-51 and they put Mr. Lame-o here? Well, he's not like all pissed off looking. He does look okay. But cool instrument clusters. You see the instrument?
Yep.
Okay. Got a vent back here. Looks like we've got a keeper here that's going to pin in. And then, of course, the balsa wood to back. These things sometimes make me a little bit nervous, but it feels pretty strong. Also, not a super strong lamination joint there. So that means it might come off. Oh, yes. That looks really good. Oh, yeah. Look down that tailpipe. Does it look good?
Mm-hmm.
Wowzers. That is gorgeous. How many fan blades is that? Oh, wow. Give him a shot of that, hon. Whoa. Wow, that looks good.
Hold still.
It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fans. Did I count that?
Sounds about right.
These are glued in. Don't have to glue it. This is going to be an all screw. All I got to do is screw, and it'll be fine when I'm done. It's going to be at 70 amp. 70 amp with a switching mode BEC. Looks like an EFLA 1070 EC5. Oh, EC5. Give me a break. So, EC5. Wow. Thing just flopped right out. This is an EC5, okay? I do not like EC5s, and we'll talk about that later in the build series. Okay, so we're going to pause it. We'll get this crap out of the way, and we'll talk about the parts, and then we'll move on. Okay, guys, so now that we got the box out of the way, we're just going to look at this. Got nice decals. The paint job, the gray and the gray is paint. Of course, the absence of gray is just the white colored foam. Got an inlet here, a sizable inlet. Got the retract. Doesn't rotate at all. That's good. Definitely gear door not needed here. You can see that this sticks out just a little bit. Nose vulnerability is good. I'm surprised. It's usually that's where there's a weak point because you have, like the steering servo here and you end up with just not much material. It feels very strong. In fact, this thing doesn't feel like it's going to twist at all, which is great. There's a hatch release here, spring loaded, and sizable inlets. Looks totally good, nice and sturdy. Those are the types of things. And look, guys, an access here can be removed to get the EDF out if you need to do maintenance or replace the fan. Very good thinking, Horizon. Kudos to you for that. Unfortunately, the ESC is behind this glued on cover. And it looks like the throttle channel is actually in a spot where it gets sucked down in if you weren't careful about pulling the slack here. So we'll talk about that in the build video. Okay, so that being said, I'm very excited. It looks like we've got an AR636A in here. Standard setup for what they're doing these days. Horizon is doing these days. And as you can see, not an overly huge plane here, okay? I mentioned earlier about not being a big fan of EC5s. I'm not a big fan of EC3s or EC5s. Some of you are. If you're Horizon aficionados, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The EC5s are big. They're rated for a little bit more current. Just to give you some idea, here's a 3300 Zippy Compact, and this is a XT60, so that's not going to work. So XT90 would be the equivalent current rating, if you will, for an EC5. An EC3 would be equivalent to the XT60. So, of course, they're not going to plug together, but they're equivalent. So, obviously, we're going to have to do something about that. And I have plans for that. That's what we're going to go over next. But this is literally the piece count. Look, one bag, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Guys, that is one of the best piece counts I've seen in ages on a Horizon product. I'm very, very happy. Everything looks super high quality. I'm not happy with the EC5, but it's not a problem. You didn't screw anything up, Horizon. That's just the way you roll, so I can't blame you for that. It's very clearly noted. I'll be redoing that. I'll show you what my plans are next. But we're going to do one more other small unboxing, and so if you want to pause it, we'll come right back. All right, folks, so second part of this video is going to be the unboxing of the stuff you need to make this fly. Obviously, in my case, you already know I use DX18 if you've flown with me or watched me fly. Also had a DX8 before this, Gen 1, had a Gen 1. S-Bomb flies with the DX8 Gen 2, so it's newer style. This is my order from Hobby King to complement my order from Horizon Hobby. Horizon Hobby, of course, for this, they make the e-flite products, among other things. And then Hobby King is going to make my batteries. The interesting part is usually Horizon Hobby gets me parts in 2 or 3 days. By the way, that came from Canada, and it came from Friday. I have it now on Tuesday night. I expect it on Thursday end of day, which still would have been fast. So this is what we have. We have a bottle of mucilage. I don't know what that's for. Oh, that's glue. And same thing here. We got this box about 2 or 3 days after our order, which was about 2.5 months earlier than that beauty. Okay? Very frustrated about that. I forgive you, Horizon. No, I don't. Yeah. This is my solution. EC5, male and female kits. These are called, oh crap, I'm drawing a blank now. This is the type of battery that's going to come on these beauties right here. I'll link to this stuff in the description, obviously. This is a battery from Hobby King, okay? I know that all these batteries, they all pretty much work the same. They work as good as you take care of them. Okay, I have had a couple of bad batteries from Hobby King. When I say bad, they were bad after I crashed. Or they were bad because I overcharged them or did something stupid. It was always my fault. Like 99% of the time, except for the 1S packs. And then you're just gonna have that. So this is a 4,000 milliamp pack, okay? 4,000 Turnigy heavy duty, 6 cell, also known as 22.2 volts, 60C discharge rate, okay? This is the plug that I intend to potentially use, or I'm going to use the EC5. I haven't completely made up my mind. Why do I not like EC5s? They're a single use. Why do I not like these? They're a single use. Let's check and see if it'll plug in together. I honestly don't know if these two will be compatible. I believe they're the same size connector, but you see this is a male and a female, okay? Can you give them a shot of that? So the positive has a female and the negative has a male, okay? So then if you were to look at this, this is just like what's in an XT60, okay? So obviously this isn't gonna work together, but you might be able to get some juice. So one way or another, one of these is getting picked. Now, why did I do this? The reason I did this, I ordered both of these bags, is because they were more economical than ordering an adapter. Adapters add weight to your plane. You don't want to add adapters unless you're trying to maybe make up for CG a little bit and you don't want to put a lead weight in there. You could use an adapter in that case. This is why I like these connectors better, guys. Once you solder this sucker on for an EC5, you're married to it. It clicks in, you're done. On these, I believe they also click in, okay? So I'm not a big fan. Did you get the part numbers? Those are the Hobby King part numbers if you decide to order them. I will link to these through Amazon affiliate links. Buy from there, you help support the channel. And I got 2 of these for probably close to the price that I would have paid for one of the Horizon batteries. Also, they were in stock. Horizon, note to self, if you are selling a new plane it would probably be smart to include the option to buy your overpriced batteries, okay? Seriously, okay? So, the other thing too that I have to work out is now that I have these two 4,000 milliamp 6S packs, is my charging system, which is over here, hun. My charging system is designed for balanced charging with XT60s. So obviously, we're gonna have to come up with a game plan. That's where these come in. Build an adapter with an XT60 to this, then I can adapt them in. But I have to have one of those per battery pack that I intend to charge at the same time. So I could also just build a Y cable that has several of these and goes into an XT60. Alternatively, I could have one of each of these. The other thing I could do is I could build this onto these batteries, being that they're going to be somewhat dedicated to this model. But you know what else these are going to be dedicated to? They're going to be maybe for the Freewing F14, maybe. So that's down the road. That's part of the reason why I don't go with the EC5, because I don't know if the EC5s are going to come on the ESCs for the Freewing F14. So whatever I do, I'll be able to make up both ends. All right, enough of an explanation. You want to show them the part number on this here real quick? This is the Hobby King part number. If you decide to look it up, I would just go to the links through Amazon affiliates. You're going to get them. They're going to be fulfilled through Hobby King anyway. The only difference is sometimes there's some, like buyer's credits and things like that through Hobby King. So if you buy a lot of stuff, obviously you're not going to be following my links. So that's it, guys. We're going to pick this stuff up and we're going to start with the build series. Be watching for the video anytime soon. We're going to get this thing out and fly it, hopefully tomorrow. But Mother Nature is in charge of that decision, not me. Thanks for watching. Check the description. Please buy the stuff through those links if you want to help support the channel. And alternatively, you could just watch the videos like 1,000 times each. So do that instead if you want. Thanks for watching. Come back for more.